I was just looking for an opportunity to play and play a lot, and I had a few different offers from other places, but my agent thought it was a good situation for me to come in and help a younger team and help the young guys grow and play a lot myself. And yeah, so far, I mean, the results haven't been great, but it's been good. I enjoy it. I love the city and good guys, and yeah, it's been good. Tough question. They're all so different. I mean, Russia was difficult just because the league was so strong, and I was on two very, very weak teams, and I was only there for, say, 6 months or something. So, but Germany, I spent 5 seasons. It was good hockey, similar to the Austrian league. So I like that. Also, Sweden was very much like Canada, just hockey all the time. So that was fun. I mean, I just enjoy new experiences, new cities, and new countries, and so far, Austria, this league has been great as well. Ooh, it was a long time ago, but
Not long. 13 years.
yeah, 13 years. No, my time in the NHL was obviously the highlight of my life. I think, as far as you grow up when you're young, you want to play in the NHL, and that was a big dream of mine. And scoring my first goal in the NHL, obviously that was a highlight, and my parents being able to fly to New York City and watch me play for the Rangers was great too. So that was a big highlight. And the Team Canada was probably one of my most fun times in my career, because we got to tour around all different cities and countries in Europe and see the different sites and different cultures. And yeah, that was my first real pro season, so I didn't know what to expect, and it was a great time. It's very similar to Germany, I think. You have a lot of imports, so you have a lot of North Americans, and Austrian players, Slovenian players are still very good. So it's a good skating league, and yeah, I think just it's very easy for North Americans to adapt because the language, everybody speaks English and that. So yeah, it's been good so far. I like it. I actually didn't know anything really about Slovenia yet, but since I've come here, I've learned quite a bit. I've been to Piran, I've been to Postojna, I've been to Bled twice, and we've got to see a lot of the different parts of Slovenia just because it's such a small country. And I was actually surprised just how beautiful it is, and how people from North America don't really know a lot about Slovenia. But I've been posting a lot of pictures on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitter just to show people how beautiful it is. And it's a great city to live in, and we're lucky that we are able to live close to the downtown and right on the river. So we basically get up in the morning and there's beautiful pictures everywhere. So my wife and I love it. Yeah, you hear about it, Kopitar and these guys, like the top hockey players, but no, other than that, no. Everything was new for me, and when people ask, though, we always say how great it is and how it's a great place to visit. We're inviting friends from home to come stay with us and see some of Slovenia. So yeah, it's been nice. I know I played my first season with Team Canada. We went to Spengler Cup, and Alec was an older player and I was a very young player. So we picked up about 3 or 4 older players, and he played with our team for that tournament. So the younger players, we had to sit and watch, but yeah, I got to know him a little bit and got out to have a beer with him and stuff like that. And when I go home to visit my parents in Regina, I see him at the gym if I go work out, and he's there still working out. So I can always pick him out because I played with him. I don't know if he remembers me, but I remember him. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have many expectations before I came. I didn't know much about it, and so since I've been here, My wife and I just talk about how much we love the city, and we always hope that the results keep to get better and better and better, so that we can enjoy our time even more. And who knows, maybe I'll be here again for a few years. Who knows what'll happen if it's the, I don't even know what happens this year with our team struggling, but I hope we can really turn it around, and I'd like to be a part of watching these young guys on our team grow and become better players. And I enjoy after practice working with some of the young guys, and who knows, maybe 3-4 years you'll see me as a coach somewhere or a general manager or something. That's what I've taken in school and what I want to do when I'm done, so I think I'd be good at it. Yeah, so far I enjoy it. We'll see. Who knows what the future holds in hockey, especially. It's always moving, and there's always teams looking for players and stuff like that. But so far, I'm comfortable here. I like the team. I like the coach. I like the city, obviously, I've said, and the country. And yeah, who knows? I'd like to stay. It's kind of it's a different thing, because in Canada you don't hear about Slovenia. They say, oh, Slovakia. They don't really know. Czechoslovakia. They say, the people that aren't as cultured and don't move outside of Canada or the U.S. So, but now that I've posted all these pictures and talk about Slovenia and how beautiful it is, everybody wants to come visit, and they think we're lucky to live here, and which we are. When I first come here, I was my first thought was looking at the water. What's in the water that makes it so green? I didn't really know or understand, but we did some research in the minerals and all that, and we've seen the mountains and all that, and I just thought it's amazing that I hadn't heard of it before and heard of the city much, and it's not a top destination, especially when you compare it to other cities for prices. Like, you go to Paris or Rome, or obviously those places, but even in Germany, prices can be double what they are here in Sweden as well. And I can speak well, obviously English is my first language, but I can also speak German. I've not fluently, but I took classes a few seasons in Germany, and so I speak passable German, and I can understand French, and I speak a little bit of French as well, so that helps. First, probably Hvala, just thank you, and Prosiem, and just from my time in Russia, I can understand some of the words and numbers and things like that, and some of the food. Reba is the same, and some of these numbers and things. So yeah. Favorite Slovenian word? That's a tough one. Pivo? No, I don't know. I can't say. No, I'm not too sure. Ooh, good question. My favorite thing, I just really like days off. My wife and I, we spend a lot of time just having coffee on the river and trying different restaurants and things like that. We love the food. We love the culture. We really enjoy going for coffee right on the Ljubljanica. So that's been one of our favorites so far, and also just the old buildings. And we're lucky, like I said, to live in one of those old buildings downtown, and it's great because we can basically look out our kitchen window and we see the markets downstairs and different performances, street performances, right out our window. So that's been a highlight. At first I didn't like the living downtown and having to park, because there's nowhere to park, but then I got lucky and we found a parking spot, so that was good. But no, I mean, sometimes it's a little foggy without the sun, but we've been lucky. We've had some real nice sunny days so far, and I'm just not looking forward to the snow. I like without snow. No, I don't know. Isn't it 3 million? or 300,000 in Ljubljana, but I'm not too sure. 2 million? Okay. It's these not called strudel, but it's something similar. I have tried it. Yeah, I do like it. I like it. We eat at this plateau, and they have it there sometimes. And if it's ever there, I get it. It's good. I like it. There's the one song that we play in the dressing room sometimes. I don't know what it's called, but I sing along. But I'd have to hear the music to sing it. But the other night we went with as a team just for an hour or two, and we saw Jan Pasternak or something like that. So we saw a little bit of his music. He was okay. It's a tough one. Very similar, I think. We're both Slovenia and Canada have both mountains, and it's very beautiful nature and stuff. But as far as the people, I'm not too sure. I think both are polite. It's been an easy transition because everybody speaks English here, and it's I can't say anything negative about my time here. As far as the people go, they've all been very nice to me. No, I haven't actually. There aren't. Oh, I did actually. Sorry, I met a few just at the international school, the CSI. There was just a few teachers there that my wife was working there for a little bit, so she met some of the people there, and I went with her and met some of the teachers. I had my cousin and his wife visit us, and they went to the castle. They went to the museum, right next to my house, actually, the museum where they had the old wheel and things like that. My wife took them, but it was a game day, so I couldn't go. But they walked around the city and the castle, and they would have went to Bled, but there wasn't enough time. They were only here for 2 days, so. They call me Alms. My last name Ulmer, so they shorten it to Alms or Ulms. I guess in German it translates. So that's mostly what they call me. A lot of people call me Jeff, which usually only my parents call me Jeff, and my wife. But yeah, that's been my nickname so far. Both. We've at first you find it a lot. Mostly the foreigners would go out just because we're showing each other where, what to do, where to get your bank account, what to eat, what to do, stuff like that. But now, after games and stuff like that, we usually all go out to eat together. So it's been good. You get a good mixture: Canadians, Americans, Slovenians. So yeah, it's been good. Who do I live with? Just my wife. My wife and I. We have a apartment in the city center. No, I haven't had really a fixed address for a long time. I own a house in Calgary, and we really haven't even been there for over 2 years because we travel so much to all these different countries, and I don't really get homesick. No, my parents come over to Europe in the winter because my brother plays in Linz and I play here, so they're planning a trip in January, so I'll see them. To Regina? I usually go for about 1 week in each year. My brother and his family and my sister, who also lives in Calgary, their families, we all just meet there and we hang out for 1 week at a cottage, at a cabin on the water, and get to see all the kids and stuff. I don't have any kids, but I have 5 nieces and their nephews, and so it's fun to see all them. Oh, here for sure. Yeah, it's half price as Canada for sure. Yeah. I haven't talked about it, but I wouldn't want to give up my Canadian citizenship. Obviously, I'm proud to be Canadian, but I mean, if it was a chance to play on the same team for a few more years and even work into coaching and stuff like that, maybe. But for now, I'm concentrating on this season to play here, and then I want to, play until I can't. So hopefully another 4 or 5 years. I hope so. We'll see. Yeah. But I've been lucky. I haven't missed any games for like 11 seasons. I've been lucky that way, and my body's held up good, and I stay in good shape. So I think I'll play until I can't. No, we haven't yet, but just the basketball. When the basketball was on, we watched some of the basketball on TV, and then some of the performances downtown, the trick shots and stuff like that. We went to watch. Yeah. I can't say. Is this going to be on TV? No, yeah, we see some. There's some pretty women. Obviously, we see some downtown. I can't really look much, but I can try to help some of the single guys to meet some women. But yeah, there's lots. I mean, when the weather was nice, you see a lot more. But yeah. I guess my message would be to try to come out and support us. We're working hard, and we're trying to turn things around, and I hope that people will come out, and the fans are very loud for us, and we'll respond with good effort. We're a young team, but we're not going to give up, and myself as a leader, I promise to help to lead the team in the right direction and turn this around so that we can get some wins and make the people happy.